Mark Bazer has hosted and produced The Interview Show since 2008. It's held at the Hideout and Fitzgerald's. It used to be a WTTW show. Now it's a podcast because it's 2025. He's also a contributing writer to Chicago Magazine. What do you know, Mark?
How's everybody doing? I gotta put these on. I recently got old. All right. Okay. If you had asked me this question 20 years ago, I'd have had a lot to say. I used to know so much. But now, not so much. Now there's really only one thing I know that you may not, and that's never to pay $220 to get your car fixed by two guys in a Whole Foods parking lot. Hell, maybe you do intuitively know that, but I know it from personal experience, and that makes me dumber than you. This was several years ago when my youngest son was 5. I was taking him to A Day in the Country, the great country music event at the Hideout. Like most young kids, my son had been bugging me to introduce him to the traditional sounds of Appalachia. But after we got there and paid for our tickets, he realized he didn't want to be there. I am a modern parent and do only what my kids tell me to do, so I relented. We'd still make this a great father-son day, I told him. We'd get pizza slices at Whole Foods, and then who knows, maybe there'd be an afternoon long-form improv show at I.O. that he'd also been pestering me to see. But as soon as we climbed out of my 10-year-old Toyota in the Whole Foods lot, we were met by another father-son duo. The dad spoke. "Hey boss, you need to get that bumper fixed." He was bigger and older than me with beaten up hands, and he was right. The bumper had been hanging off embarrassingly for some time. "My son and I can fix it for you right here, boss, in 20 minutes while you shop, boss. Just $220. I then heard the words, "All right, let's do it," come out of my mouth. Meanwhile, inside my brain, I'd instantly concocted some warm lesson for my son that showed the connection over time between fathers and sons. Instead of going into the Whole Foods, I told my son we'd just hang here and watch. No sense in going in and getting scammed in 2 places at once. It took 10 minutes. Their tools, some kind of putty, elbow grease, and lies. All set, boss. My son and I did the walk of shame into Whole Foods to the cash machine. Boy's first ever walk of shame. Back outside, I handed over the cash and asked for the guy's number in case I needed some other things fixed. 2 days later, the putty loosened, the bumper was back out of joint, but now with very visible putty crud. I called the guy's number. Curiously, not in service. Theo and I are going back to the Whole Foods, find the guy, and do what, my wife asked. Say nothing, go inside, share a slice of pizza, and tell him everything I know. Thanks.